Although I go through and explain these stretches pretty quickly, please take your time in each of these positions. Your body deserves it. No rush. Take some nice deep breaths and take your time. If you could hold 30 seconds to a minute in each posture, that would be amazing. Anything over that is extra credit. Starting from a seated position for this 90-90 stretch, walk your feet out much wider than your hips so that when you drop your knees down to the same direction, you make 90 degrees with that back leg, 90 degrees with the front leg, really flexing your foot, kicking through the heel of your foot. You're going to feel quite the big stretch on that back leg for the internal rotation. The ultimate goal is to be able to sit up nice and tall with both hips down on the ground. Don't be surprised if one pops up a little bit. It's going to be your goal over the next few weeks. Take some nice deep breaths, as that's probably a very deep stretch. If you want a little bit more, then you can lean back, bring both hands behind you, and really take some nice deep breaths. It's going to be a big stretch. When you're ready to release that, walk both hands over that front forward leg so you're twisting in the opposite direction, giving a nice release off that back hip, as well as a nice stretch through your hip flexor into your core. Slowly release that, lean back one more time, another breath there, and then just a little twist towards that back internally rotated leg. You're going to feel a really big stretch in the hip there. Once you're ready to move to the other side, you just swing both knees through to the opposite direction. Adjust your legs, so you don't want one of your heels in close to your body. You want to make sure they're 90 degrees away from your body and that you're really flexing that foot. Protect your knee by kicking through the heel of your foot. Lean back here, take a nice deep breath, feel that internal rotation on the opposite leg. Lean back with both your hands behind you. While I'm spending some time in this posture, I like bringing my hand right to that hip crease and kind of massage that area. It's probably pretty tight. It is for most people. So give yourself a nice massage. When you're ready to release that, walk both hands over that forward leg, twisting in the opposite direction, feeling that nice stretch through the hip flexor into your core. To end this stretch, you want to swing both knees back in front of you and just windshield wiper both to the left and then both to the right, back and forth, loosening up that hip that we just got into and opened up. This is like the master stretch. The more you can do this 90-90 stretch, the better your hips are really going to thank you. You may also want to try knocking both knees in towards the center. That's going to give you a great stretch through the inner thighs and abductors. Finish it off, bring both feet straight out in front of you and just shake those legs out nicely.